welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today I'll be teaching you how to make DIY school supplies. Let's get to it. The materials you need for this DIY notebook is a pair of scissors, some washi tape, a notebook, and a piece of decorative paper. Let's get started. I've chosen this washi tape, and you can place your decorative piece of paper on the crease of your notebook, just like I have here. And then you can get your washi tape and place some at the crease of the paper, just like that. And then do that same thing on the other side. Pull it down, push it down, and then get your scissors and cut it at the top. And then you will have some hanging here and just crease that down. Just like that. And now you may have some extra on the sides like I do here, so I will be cutting that off. So as you can see, I have cut off my excess, and this is the final product. Materials you need for this planning page for your binder is a construction paper. I've chosen the color of green. You can also have post notes. I've chosen the colors of pink, purple, blue, and yellow. You can also have labels, but you can have something totally different that keeps you organized. I also have these miniature post notes in the corner, and I've also attached 3 little stickers, and you can have a printed piece of paper that I have right here that says happy to keep me positive. You will also need a glue stick and a 3-hole puncher. Let's get started. After you have your structure or layout that you like, then you can glue all of your little items that you have on your construction paper. Now that you have glued all of your items down on your piece of paper, then you can get your hole puncher and hole punch your piece of paper. And now it's ready to be put in your binder. You need for this pencil jar is a jar, a paintbrush, a cup of water, paint, and tape. Let's get started. Now you can use your tape to make the design of your desire. I will be making this triangle shape. I'm going to get my tape, get a pretty big tape because the jar is pretty big. Cross it over like this. And then I'm going to get a smaller piece of tape and place it over, just like this. Then I'm going to get another piece of tape and place it on top, just like that. And I'm going to repeat this process for the rest of the jar. Now that I've taped my jar to the design I want, I will be starting to paint. So I'm going to dip my brush in the water. Then I'm going to be picking a color, and I think I'm going to start with orange. So I got a little bit of my orange paint, and I'm going to color on the triangle. Just like that. To make it darker, I'm going to add a little bit more paint. Just like that. And now I'm going to put a few more triangles in this orange color, not too close to the exact same orange. Now that I've finished painting my jar, I will let it dry so that I can take off the tape. I have let my jar dry for about 10 hours, and now I'm going to be removing the tape. So I have one of my triangles right there. It's an orange one. Instead of having such a dull old number 2 pencil, maybe we can make it a little bit more unique. I have the perfect idea. How about we marbleize it? The materials you need to marbleize your pencil is a pencil, a bowl of water. You will also need some nail polish colors. I've chosen 3 colors, and those 3 colors are blue, pink, and green. Let's get started. The first step is to pour some of your nail polish into your bowl, and I'm going to be starting off with my green. I'm just going to drizzle it around like that. And as you can see, my water has already turned green. Just like that. And now I'm going to be putting in my next color, which is pink. And try to make sure all of your colors are not all in the same spot. Now I'm going to be putting in some of my blue. Now that I've done that, I'm going to be dipping my pencil into the water. And try to move your pencil around so all of the paint gets on it. Like that, and do it on the other side. Just like that. Now you can just let it dry. To make this heart bookmark, you will need scissors, a tape roll, and some construction paper. Let's get started. The first step is to cut a square. Now that you have your square, you can fold it in half, like this. Keep it down like that. Then it will be kind of thick like this, so you can get your scissors to make it a bit thinner. And make sure you're cutting in the opening and not the fold. Now that you've done that, you can fold it in half like this. Now you can see there's a little bit excess, so you can cut some of that off, just like that. And now you can keep it folded and fold it upward like that. Crease it down. Do that same thing on the other side. Crease it down. Then if you flip it over, you will see you have a flap and you have both of your halves. And you can fold one of the halves down like that. Do the same thing on the other side. And then you can make a small little triangle with that fold, just like that. And do that same thing on the other side of that flap. Just like that. And do that same thing on your other flap. And make sure the triangles are not too big but not too small at the same time. And then you will see you have your heart shape in the front. And I'm going to be adding a little bit of tape so it stays down like that. So I'm going to open it up. Add a little bit of this tape right here on this flap. I'm gonna do that, put some of that tape on this flap right here so that the front looks like that. And then I'm going to also apply some tape on these little corners. Tape, place it down right here on this tape. And then I'm gonna do the same thing on that triangle. Now that same thing on this one. Just like that, and I will have a little bit of excess tape sticking out, so I will use my scissors and cut that off. Just like that, and now you have your heart bookmark. Okay guys, I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, make sure you like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. Thanks for watching. Bye!